Right guys, so this is going to be the second video in our How Much series. In this video we're going to have a little look at winter upgrades a bit more, and we're going to focus not only on players that seem too cheap that we should invest in, but players that we really need to offload, and I'll give you a couple of reasons as to why. Right guys, so the first player we're going to look at is going to be Cavani. We're going to look at his latest inform, his 89 rated, but this applies to the previous two informs and the team of the group stage card as well. So if we search on the market, we can see that the cheapest third inform is currently 295,000 coins. Now, if we have a quick look at Futbin, just to monitor his price, we can see that it's been ranging from 220 to 240,000 coins constantly. So this has raised about 60 to 80,000 coins just because of winter upgrades. Now, Cavani isn't a massively used player. He's almost guaranteed to be getting an upgrade, and because his gold card is one rating lower than his first inform, it's going to boost this one. But what I'm going to do here is just compare him to a different player. So, Icardi. Now, Icardi got an upgrade. His third inform card was normally selling for about 50 to 52,000 coins. Then the day before the upgrades, it was all the way up to 70,000 coins. Now, the upgrades were released tonight, and we're a couple of hours later, and his price is back down to 52,000 coins. Now, this isn't because he's a bad card, it's just because people rose the price due to hype and speculation and assuming that because Icardi had one extra shooting or whatever, everybody would want to use him suddenly. That's not how these upgrades work. If a player isn't in massive demand, adding a couple of stats to him isn't going to change that. So my advice right now is if you've got Cavani or any other massively hyped up players due to winter upgrades, I would get rid of them now. Right guys, so the next player we're going to look at is going to be Mkhitaryan. We're going to look at his first and second informs. So his second inform is currently listed on the market, and the cheapest is going for 161,000 coins. Now the negative to this card is he is a left wing, and a lot of people absolutely love Martial. But if we look at the flip side, look at these stats. Over 80 in 5 out of the 6, including 63 defending on the weakest one. He's also got a 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. He plays for one of the biggest clubs in the world in the most used league in the game. This guy is going to be an absolute stud. We can also probably pick him up for cheaper than this if we just wait for more people to sell after the weekend league. If you're picking this guy up for about 130, 140,000 coins, I genuinely cannot see any way that he's not going to hold his value. We can also briefly look at his right wing 86 rated card. Now this card's currently selling for about 110 roughly on the market. Now if this drops a little bit more to about 80, 90,000 coins, which it very well could do, he's one of the best right midfielders in the Premier League. We obviously have the likes of Mahrez and Willian, but this guy links to everyone. His stats, even on his first inform, are absolutely incredible. And people love hype, and this guy's been on fire recently. Definitely keep your eye out on this guy's price over the next few hours. Right guys, so the next player we're going to be looking at here is second inform Socrates. Now, if you guys follow my channel regularly, about a week ago I told you to pick this guy up for about 60,000 coins. If we have a quick look now, the cheapest on the market is 120,000 coins. You've literally doubled your money at this point. Now, One to Watch Hummels is also the same price. You could argue that Socrates is a better card, but personally I believe that he's hit pretty much the peak of his hype for the upcoming weekend league, and I feel that now is as good a time as any to offload him. You're going to be doubling your money and you're going to be removing the risk. I can only see him coming down a little bit from here. Right guys, so the final card we're going to look at is going to be Jovetic and his One to Watch card. Now if any of you follow the Reddit posts I make, then you'll see that I was hinting that a player was a great investment. This is who I was on about. You can currently pick his One to Watch card up for about 45,000 on Xbox. It's been 40,000 pretty much all day though, so I try and wait and get him for around that kind of price. Before any match, the hype builds him to around 50,000 coins. This alone removes any kind of risk from the investment. Now the reason I believe he's going to be such a good investment is on the weekend he assisted 2 goals and was man of the match. The big negative is he didn't score, but with the lack of Premier League games this weekend, a performance like this really could be enough to earn a Team of the Week spot. You're picking him up without any risk because the hype before the next game will ensure you at least make your money back. And if he hits Team of the Week, you're going to make a huge profit because nobody else is expecting this one. These are the best kind of investments and the ones we should be looking for, the hidden gems, That might not happen, well, most probably won't happen, but if it does, we're going to absolutely make a fortune. Right guys, so if you're still enjoying this series, if you could drop a like, leave a comment, and even subscribe if you're new, that would be absolutely awesome. If we can try and hit maybe 50 likes on this video, that would be absolutely insane as well. Now, I've put my Twitter down in the comment section. If you guys are looking for up-to-date advice, I'm going to start tweeting out stuff when I see a player for a good deal, when I think someone should be sold, so you guys can follow me on that as well.